Let's begin. Fortnite. Last time, we got some bangers done. Chapter 3 done. Chapter 4 done. Chapter 5 done. Apparently, only 25% of people that started this game finished Chapter 3. What's the percentage of people who finished Chapter 2? 41. So Chapter 3 is a big chapter that gets people. It is long as frick, I must say. Then again, only 50% of people finish Chapter 1. Damn, I'm a gamer. Only 3% of people get this trophy, hell yeah. I'm a true gamer. I need to look at my quest log because I need a recap. I know what's her face is like dead or just in a coma. Alva. Isabel left. Oh, and we want to go to Esther City. But is that our next objective? Oh, didn't I say I was going to load my save because I wanted a recap on what they were talking about? That sounds familiar. That I had my save at the beginning of the chapter, and then I had the auto save, and I was like, well, I'll just play from the beginning of the chapter to get a recap. Yeah. So we want to actually start from this one. Exactly. Yeah, that sounds all familiar now. Do we remember, or do we know what happened to Alva, though, Josh? I forget. Or is she just gone? Isabel took her, right? She didn't die. Everyone's gone. All that's left is us. I remember now, John, about the past. About when you found me, and about Greenberg. I've made up my mind. I'm going to Esther City. Esther City's where everything began, and it's where everything will end. I'm going there, and I'm gonna bring all this to a close. Will you help me, John? We need to find a way to Esther City. That's where we are. The lab. Alva was always in there researching the miasma. Maybe there'll be some kind of clue there. The lab. Alva was always in there researching. Maybe there'll be some... The lab. The lab, John. The lab. Oh my god. Input signal out of range. Input signal out of range. Alva, do you copy? Alva, do you copy? Damn. Signal lost. Launching auto mode. Helper bot at your service. Please enter a system name. Sonic Punk. Mr. the Sonic Punk. Input complete. Name updated. New name registered. Sonic Punk. Please enter a command. Find Alva. Searching for Alva. Not found. Last known signal east. Caution is advised for those traveling east of New Dam City. The only available route is via the main rail. According to an unverified source, the immortal Esther City sits on the eastern edge of the continent. Map data is incomplete. No further information available. Can I search for Isabel? Searching for Isabel. Not found. Last known east, east, east. Okay. Same thing. I mean, I assume the main rail is the Karen thing. Not the subway thing we've been taking. But I don't know if that... I don't think that Karen comes on a... Gonna go get food sounds good. I don't think Karen's on like a schedule. But okay, that is where it wants me to go. Is there anything we want to do here before we leave? The only thing I could think of is maybe see what Johnny's Emporium has. Just see what all the shops have, I guess. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I can get 2 upgrades. Yeah, I mean, I think we upgrade both of these for sure. So we have a new flamethrower. The scepter flame upgraded is now more powerful. And then bomb upgrade. Bombs upgraded. And then let's get more. We can only get one of these. Get more bombs. Cool, cool. Bye, Johnny. And then I think I can... Who are you? I feel like I've never seen your sprite. Tasha. Such rain and he's still sleeping like a little angel. I'm glad. I think we can buy backpack upgrades at the grocery store. Which I might just honestly... Oh, I can't. It's sold out. Oh my god, ham. I've never seen ham in this game before. Oh, look at that. Wow, a real door. Alright. Hopefully we can upgrade our backpack a little more when we get to like wherever our next place is, whether it's Esther City or whether it's a intermediary place. Alright. Let's see if this will go east like I want it to. Oh, there's a duty. A train bound for Esther City. That is simply impossible. Having said that, a train did arrive heading east a few days ago, but I'm afraid it's already left. When's the next train then? I'm afraid I can't say for sure. It could be tomorrow or it could be next year. If only. Yes, if only there were another way to ride the rails. Come to think of it, I may have spied such a vehicle lately. Okay, are you going to tell us what it is? If he spied it, maybe it's on the TV? No. Okay, this wants us to go back down there. So I suppose we'll do that. When do you think this rain's gonna let up, huh? I hate it. We can't do anything when it just keeps raining like this. Damn, all I want to do is play Earthborn. Can't you bring the machine inside, Mrs. Tamiya? Oh ho ho, you young whippersnappers. If Granny tried to lift that machine, her old bones would break faster than sticks in a wood chipper. If you want to play it so bad, buy the machine and haul it off yourselves. You think we'd be here if we had that kind of money? This stinking rain will never let up. Oh, hey, it's Sam. We heard the princess ran away. Is that true, Sam? As if. The princess is an upstanding gent. It was Isabel. She took Alva and left for Esther City. Esther City? You mean that Esther City? The one and only. I thought that it was just an old fairy tale. Yeah, but if that's where Isabel's headed, doesn't that mean it's real? It is real. Huh, Mrs. Tamiya? Do you know something about Esther City? Do you know how to get there, huh? Ah, and how would Granny know something like that? What I do know, though, is that it exists. The princess's grandfather, you see, he came from there. Alva's grandpa is from Esther City? Interesting. Is everything ready? Everything's ready. Everything's packed and ready on the train. Then the time has finally come. This city has been good to us. I'll remember it fondly. Maybe we should wait a few more days. Absolutely not. If my calculations are correct, they should be arriving any second now. Sam, are you all right? Daniel, you're doing this young lady a disgrace. Now, you two need something, yes? Esther City, is it interesting? A remarkable place, really. I'm afraid the fare won't be cheap. But I thought we were already... Finally got 100k points? Oh, shit. What's up, Chaz? I'm scared. Since the first time I saw the both of you, I couldn't help but think fate was a truly peculiar thing. Even now, it just so happens that we too are headed eastward. Certainly, having a strapping, indefatigable man such as yourself aboard would be in our best interests, as would complimentary passage be in yours. What say ye? You scratch our backs, we scratch yours. Let me know once you've made up your mind. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready, brother. Brother Bear. Let's meet at the station. Yes, sir. Went to DreamCon over the weekend. How was that? Did you meet anyone famous? I've never been to a con. Damn. Bye, old room. Bye, old house. Okay, make sure to turn off the lights. You don't want to run up that electricity bill. Bye, old rocket mansion. King Vader? Let me see a picture. Wait, did my... What the fuck happened to my game, man? I broke this shit. There we go. Let me look it up on my phone. Wow. The whole town coming to say goodbye. Yo, what's up, Blue? Does not look familiar to me. Oh, that's cool. Glad you had fun. You're belonging to this popsicle stand then, aren't yet? No need for the long face. We've all come to see you off. John, we really owe you guys for yesterday. Ain't that the truth? They'd be at the bottom of some big bastard's stomach if it weren't for you guys. And you've done so much for our troop, too. We can't thank you enough. Thank you. Damn, Jackson's got something to say to you. Hey, why me? Didn't we say we'd say it together? He's just too scared to say it because it's too mushy and everyone will laugh. So, Sam and Mr. Stash, what I want to say is you guys are our heroes. Wow. Say something. Jackson's basically been heartbroken since he heard you were leaving. You just gotta come back, and when you do, we'll play Earthborn again. Oh yeah, I know all those guys. That's crazy. Pretty cool. Gone! So it's finally that time, is it? The fated farewell. I put a lot of thought into it, you see? And I believe I should stay here. This is where I belong. Where'd the Beetle Queen go? She was here just a second ago. She's literally right there. The road to the east is plagued with danger, and not even our troop dares travel that ill-fated path. Legend has it the land is covered in an impenetrable fog. You must be careful. Safety first. Drunk and high the whole weekend. Is she giving me a heart container? Wow. Wow. I'm glad you had a good time. You leaving then? Esther City. My grandpa spoke of it once. A frozen city along the eastern edge of the world, with a soaring tower reaching towards the sky. This won't be an easy trip, that much I can tell you. There's still time to change your mind. No way, we're not giving up. You too. There's something about you. You've got a kind of strength I can't even dream of. Guess it's like they say. Even the coldest crapshooter can still turn the tables and hit it big in the end. Damn. Well, bye. Oh, it's you. Hello again, my friends, and goodbye, I'm afraid, for I'm headed home. You and I have had a lot of great memories together, haven't we? Here, take this, my final painting. Think of it as a parting gift from a fellow traveler and friend. Oh my god. Is this because I talked to her in like every location or something? We have a saying in my village, the real treasure is the friends you make along the way. You ever have a chance, you should come visit. Where's her painting? Did I actually get it? I don't know. Hi, CG. John! Feast your eyes on this steed of iron, our ride, as it were. The Iron Carbine. Zelda 2 is a Dark Souls of Zelda 2 game. with a frame of wrought iron and sheer propulsive force of 100 virile stallions. It represents the ultimate in vehicular transportation and boasts a stellar chauffeur, if I may add. I'm not sure if stellar's the right word. Shall we hit the road, as they say? We have quite the trip ahead of us, and many, many, many hours of pleasant conversation. How far are you in Zelda 2, CG? Bye, New Dam City. Bye. Everyone peepo wave. I don't know if I have the peepo wave emo on BTTV, but peepo wave, you can pretend. The dam stands above the water, shining and still, the same as it did when we arrived. And it'll be there when we leave. Throughout the streets, black dots wriggle, like ants repairing their nest after the rain. A few familiar faces are now missing from the crowds of people, and the faces of those left behind are numb and devoid of emotion. Maybe if we didn't leave, we'd be among them too. Maybe if they didn't leave, they'd be amongst them too. Damn. Hi, Zach. No one fucking rated. Don't you dare use that emote. That's cool, CG. Good luck on that, boss. Marvelous weather today, isn't it? It seems we chose the right day for departure. Turn that frown upside down, milady. There's nothing to worry about. If you wear your nerves so thin already, why, you'll run out of nerves to wear before we even reach Esther City. Have you ever been to Esther City, William? Alas, no. We're in the dark about the good city as you are, but if the legends are correct, then so long as we continue eastward along the main line, we'll reach it as sure as silver. Ah, we've already lost sight of New Dam City. Daniel, level off here. Yes, sir. Not to be stingy, of course. We simply don't want to run out of fuel. Getting stuck in the middle of who knows where isn't normally my cup of tea. Everyone go listen to Zach's new song coming out tomorrow on youtube.com/ZachUjo. I don't know if he has that URL, but you can pretend. I must say, John, I don't remember you having a daughter. Don't tell me. That school teacher. No? Then Catherine, was it? She did seem to have some interest in you, and yet somehow... Ah, never mind. There's no need to explain everything to me. Adults like us have our reasons for everything. Reasons for everything. Like, I'm confused. Should I be confused? Only he hadn't been my son? What? Is William high? I don't know what's going on anymore. I thought I knew what was going on. Hey, what's that? Outside, John, there's some kind of giant mushroom outside. Mushroom? Oh my god, we're going to the Mushroom Kingdom. Oh my god, it's Mario. And Luigi. My, that is quite the substantial shroom. A mushroom of this size, why... You haven't seen anything like that before, have you, William? Would bring in no small lump of change in New Dam City, that's for sure. There's some fog gathering up ahead. Should I reduce speed? Interesting, very well. Safety first, as they say. So what's that behind us? Oh god. That looks just like ours. Oh dear. Faster, Daniel, if you would. There's another train chasing us. Increasing speed. Yeah, that is literally our train. Minus, there's a blue light in... Oh, you guys can't see it, I don't think. With my face cam. It's going so fast, it's gonna hit us. Not good, not good, not good. Faster, Daniel. Can't you push this any harder? We've already reached max speed. We're gonna crash. There you go. Now you can see. It looks just like ours, except they have a little shit on top. They have a different light. And they have steam coming out theirs. Or smoke. Are we still alive? What just happened? The train, that was the iron carbine. It looked exactly the same. You must be mistaken, my dear. I created the iron carbine myself. You'll not find another train like it in all the world. But I saw it. Did you see it, John, huh? There's something weird with the fuel tank. Almost like the fuel we just used came back. What on earth do you mean by that? Came back? That's just what I mean. Almost like we didn't use any fuel after seeing that mushroom. Or more like we haven't moved at all. And how, pray tell, could that even be remotely possible? Even a cursory glance outside would tell you. We're currently making good time down the main rail. If we go this fast without using any fuel, why, we'd be the world's next billionaires. Oh no, we're in a loop. That's weird. I swear we've already gone by this place. Alright, now my vertically challenged little friends, let me entertain you for just one moment. If all that you're saying is truly the case, then we should be approaching some fog soon, Approaching fog. Daniel, I don't believe I remember teaching you how to lie. Wait, are you being serious? Damn. And there it is again. It's there, the other iron carbine. Mother of God, faster, Daniel, it's gaining on us. Damnation! If the iron carbine is totaled, it's going to cost a fortune, not to mention all the fuel costs. We're back. I've got it. The key is that other iron carbine. Things become, shall we say, weird as soon as that other iron carbine catches up with us. Which means all we need to do is go faster than it. And that's probably why there's an attachment on the one that's chasing us. That one is us from the future trying to escape the fog. After we do whatever quest we're about to go on right now. Boom, I've figured it out. Daniel, you're going to want to tighten your grip on the shift because when that thing appears again, you're going to push this little engine that could as fast as you can push it. Yes, sir. Oh, here again. Don't tell me I'm going in circles. That fog. Even the water's gone deathly still. Really not, I can see it myself. Yep, there's Alva. Confirmed. Don't worry, we'll be there soon. I simply can't believe it. We are the real iron carbine. How is it that phony poser can go as fast as us, No, I mustn't let that iron rapscallion get to my head. Daniel, when the time comes, I want you to use that. That. but it's not very stable. Oh, Pish, you worry too much. Besides, if we're able to pull out ahead of that speed fiend, we might be stuck in, if we aren't, we might be stuck in this loop for the rest of our lives. And you two, you'd best find something to hold on to. Let's say we're about to go pretty fast. Ready, Daniel? High density fuel loaded. Perfect. Now let's see if our friend Mr. Light makes an appearance. Here comes the fog. Prepare yourself, Daniel, and await my command. Not yet. Come on. There it is. Now, Daniel, now! Activating fuel. Can't you go any faster? It's gaining on us. I can't. We're already We're already going as fast as we can go. Any faster, we might blow up. Here it comes. Blast. Are we to be trapped here forever then? I guess not. Are you okay? That certainly smarts. Is that it then? Have we failed once more? I think we've been hit by, or we hit something. What? Over there, look, I see something. Finally, I can play again, goddamn. What the frick? Monkey mother. If the young masters of the young master learns of this, he'll be piping mad. He will. Oh, he will, dear. And who are you two? We're on our way to Esther City, except that, well, we got stopped by some weird train. Ah, you speak of the time field. The flow of time is a bit jumbled within the fog, you see. Without proper speed, you'll never make it through. Just like, well, Monkollywood. What the fuck? Monkollywood? Chapter 6. Once upon a time in Monkollywood. Where the fuck am I? Monkollywood? Wait, then you're trapped here too? Trapped? We're all a little trapped, wouldn't you say? At any rate, if you need any assistance, my children will gladly help you. You can find them in the car up ahead. You mean those guys over there? Well, yes, they're also my children, but I'm afraid they're a bit lacking in the intelligence department. No, my other children up further ahead are playing. They're always finding something new and novel to play with. Okay, thank you. Mom, feel free to call me Mom. It's what everyone does. Okay, thank you, Mom. John, doesn't she look a little bit like the robot back in Greenberg? Oh, she does. Damn, I can't even talk to these guys. Or these guys. Eek, I say, what was that terrific explosion just now? Damn, you scared the devil out of me. They're not filming an action sequence now, are they? Eek. I'm so sorry, sir. That was just us crashing violently into the side of your train. Okay. Or he's saying, ook, ook, because it's like Monkollywood. A great train heist. Brilliant. Eek. Clever girl. I'm the producer here. Eek. The producer? Yes, though some people still remember me as the mayor. Eek. It was when that old chap came around. Yes. That was when we metamorphized into a glorious filmmaking troupe. Croissant. Naturally, I was elected producer, though I've been known to stretch my acting muscles from time to time as well. Eek! What say you, girl? Do you like moving pictures? Eek! Oh, do I? Earthborn's my favorite. Ook, ook, ak! Earthborn, you say? Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. Why, when I was graced the stage in the film, I was but a haughty young chimp filled with delusions of grandeur. Eek! You acted in Earthborn? Who'd you play, huh? The Rocket Knight, the Hunter, the Archmage? Ho ho ho, ak! But of course, there's only one role I could have played. The monkey, eek! Wait, then you guys don't happen to still have the Rocket Knight's Rocket here, do you? Rocket, come to think of it, I do remember seeing something of the sort. You need to ask in the storage car, though. Speaking of, would a young film buff like yourself have any interest in a bit of acting of your own? Eek! Acting? You mean like in a real movie? Why, of course, Ark! We've been quite short of hand lately, you know, particularly when it comes to the humans of the speaking variety. Eek! At any rate, go speak to our director. Tell him I sent you. Okay, this is like too much talking, man. I just want to play. Monkollywood contract. I can't. Oh, there we go. The vast library of Monkollywood movies can be found here. The Rocket was on the other train car. I fucking called it. What the fuck? Broken again. Eek. Red hair. That damn Arguto must be shedding again. This is Earthborn. I'm good. I'll summon. I don't mind summoning, but I don't want to play Earthborn. Boom. First try, third prize. Or first prize, I should say. Venom Bane. That's all I need. You're monkeys, yes? Monkeys? We're not monkeys, we're humans. Impossible. Never before have I seen a human so lacking in androgenic hair. A human would exhibit the same hypertrichotic tendencies as I. Monkeys capable of speech, though, that is rare. A wild species, perhaps. At any rate, what brings the two of you to Monkollywood? We're stuck in the fog. Our train got stuck in some weird fog. Yes, Monkollywood has been shrouded in this fog for years. It's that train. Once it appears, you mysteriously find yourself straight back where you began. If my calculations are correct, were someone able to move faster than that train, then they should be able to outrun it. Not that this information will do the two of you any good. Not even we humans have been able to achieve such speeds. Wait, so he thinks that he's a human and that I'm a monkey? A talking monkey? They're filming a scene for Deadly Dolls upstairs. Eek, ook, ook. Only with those permission from the producer can go upstairs. Deadly Dolls, what's that? How can you know what Deadly Dolls is? Eek, you plebeian. Deadly Dolls is only the newest, hottest science fiction film to come out of Monkollywood. Ook, ook, eek. Newest, hottest science fiction film? Oh gosh, that sounds pretty cool. Is it like Earthborn, huh? Eek, Earthborn. Now, there's not a name I've heard in a long time. But not really. That's more of a period flick. Period flick? Yeah, you know, about the ancient times and all that. Ancient times, so that's what they were like. Anyway, everybody said too much. Eek! Can we go upstairs? The producer recommended you. Eek! Oh. I can go. I forgot he was the producer. You ready yet? Eek! Almost. Ook, ook. I can't. Just give me a sec. Eek! God almighty. At this point, you're gonna miss the shoot. Eek! What's wrong? Rotondo won't come out of the bathroom. Eek! We've got an important scene to film today. Does this every time he does. Folds at the crucial moment. Eek! Quiet, you. It's a physiological response. I can't help it. What the fuck? You have a boner? It's Arguto. I know y'all are humans and all, but that don't mean getting ogled in the tub's any less weird. Close that toilet seat. It's a Gundam. Stop it, you two. This is no time for fighting. Already, the doll army has entered the city. This dude's name is Soprano. Only I still have my Beef Buster 5000. Pompadouro. That old tin can don't make me laugh. The only thing that hunk of bolt's good is for is breaking down. Oh, what did you say? You dare blaspheme against my Beef Buster 5000? I said it once, I'll say it again. That thing ain't nothing but an old tin can. Cut! Idiots, all of you. I said give it to me, all, not sizzle, pop, I say sizzle, pop, eek, you flea-ridden, nothing, eek. I was going too fast. What's sizzle, pop, huh? You got any idea, Donaro? Sizzle, pop. Yes, I would say something along the lines of sizzle followed by a pop. You think this pineapple head's got any idea what you's talking about? You gotta use 3-letter words with this guy, come on. Yeah, 3-letter words. Hey, wait a minute. I'm done with the eeks and ox, there's too many of them. Quiet on set, we'll take it from the top again, from the top. Eek! And where's Rotondo? He'd better march his shapely derriere out here right now, or I'm going to go ape, I tell you. If he does not produce himself in 1 minute, he's fired. Do I have to go get him? Okay, never mind. He's saying the same thing. I don't need the whole scene that I already saw. Oh, my game did that weird thing. There we go. Oh, wow. Looky that. Oh, you gotta go up behind the whole thing. Yes, sir. Boom. I just so happen to have procured myself freshly squeezed bottle of banana milk. What say you, my lady? Care to join me for a nip back in my room? You sound just like a human. Don't make me sick. Eek. Oh, but of course. I thought a more direct approach of the animals will thrill you. My mistake. That Rotondo went running off again. What a wimp. At this rate, that part is mine. Darlings? Yes. Those corpse-like shoulders, that vacuous expression, those palms as callous, the beard is... You, sir, are everything I've looked for in a man. Tell me, darling, have you ever wanted to be a star? We're just looking for a rocket. I'm the director of this outfit, and you are? I'm Sam, and this here's John. The producer sent us to... As lifeless as a name as your cold dead eyes. Perfect. I don't care who recommended you. I'll be the only one deciding who's a star around here, so come on, darling, show me your stuff. Oh, finally I can play. What is wrong with this microphone? It's far too quiet. Give me another one. Much better. What is this? Why is your hair all over it? Whatever, I'll just use the old way. What the fuck? Now then, George. It's John, Mr. Director. John, darling, close your eyes. You're a man without a future. A lazy bum whose pile of crunchy socks is higher than his dreams. Ew. They made a freaking cum joke in this game. You're in love, darling, in love with a feisty jock of a girl who solicits you to take part in the school's baseball championship. What you never could have expected, though, was that the girl's brother, yes, her brother, is the captain of the baseball team. In order to prove yourself to challenge him... Yeah, okay, we did this before. I think. Yeah, we did. With that one dude in the circus. Anyway, that robot, that's her brother. How to prove yourself to him? Yeah, you gotta hit the shit. Let's get it. I don't know how many points I need. I'm not as good at this as the first baseball that we did. I don't care. I got 2 of the 8s. Hopefully that's enough. He loves me. Unbelievable. I've never seen a performance so brilliantly, so amazingly off. What? Okay. Alright. That takes talent. No wonder the producer oh, he does love me. You're hot. Find me in the special effects car, would you, darling? I'm making you my lead man. Chop, back to work, you lowlifes. I wonder where the special effects car is, because I thought past those bathrooms or whatever there wasn't any other cars. Unless it was something was just blocking it, I don't know. Oh, okay, I just didn't, it looked like a wall, but it wasn't. Sorry folks, no autographs, right? The old hands haven't recovered yet. Are you an actor too? Am I an actor? Just because I'm playing babysitter doesn't mean I ain't got the chops. You're looking at the great Makaki Bamboomna. Picture this, a down on his luck boxer hoping to get back in the ring. There was nothing that could have got my way. Tough as a rock I was. This is just Rocky Balboa. Yep. Also, I go up against the great Gorilla Creed in one pulse-pounding match. That was my hands got rubbed out, so to speak, and they've been out of commissions ever since. You're late. I was gonna try and get the thingy. We're sorry, we didn't. Which is fabulous, just like true movie stars, darling. Remember, you don't wait for others, others wait for you. But isn't that rude? Perish the thought, darling. It's what they want. People are dying to wait on you. Get out there and make them cry, darling. To the stage. Today's scene stars you. Obtain prop gun. It was a day in early fall, the heat of summer still sizzling off the dry ground, but the bite of winter just palpable on every passing breeze. Most of all, however, it was a good day to die. There was a sort of disquietude to everything. Across the landscape, life was succumbing to changes. Livestock, vegetation, it was all shifting, morphing, mutating into unrecognizable, gruesome creatures. In a lone mountain pass, the wind whipped at the ground. A tangible aura of bloodshed bloating the air. A man entered, dressed to kill, finger twitching with lust to caress the trigger of his old rifle. He had arrived. Yes, sir. Beautiful, darling. That unimpassioned visage, that apathetic magnetism, a perfect entrance, darling, absolutely superb. I want this feeling to fill you, to consume you. Keep it up. Alright, darlings, next up, scene 15, a surprise from behind. Ready? And action. Eek! Is this the last weapon? I have no idea. I almost doubt it. Just because I don't know if it makes sense outside. Like, what does this gun do outside of this? Like, that's different than my normal gun. Sensational, a truly moving performance. Whip those froggies right on the tush. Remember, darling, your gun is the only justice in this world. Scene 16 of Backstreet Pounding. Ready and action. Eek! Enemies littered the road like tattered weeds. The sound of his gun, the toll of the funeral, or that's not funeral, right? Funereal? Bell. There was nothing now that could slow the feet of his hell-bent gunslinger. I was gonna see maybe I can check if it's the final weapon by going to the menu, but it doesn't show it. Oh my god, I lost life for the first time. Back there. $300 soul. Hideous alien creatures patrolled the air as hellish beasts howled their murderous call, but patrol and howl they would no longer, for today was the day of the reckoning. The second they opened their grisly jaws, the gunslinger shot them between the eyes, chunks of brain and viscera flying out as they were silenced on the spot. That's too loud compared to the rest of the game, man. Ook ook ook! My eye for talent is truly remarkable. Keep it up, darling, you're doing great. Up next, scene 17, Froggy Pound Town. Ready and action. Eek! If this is a boss, this is the first boss that I've... Okay, it wasn't a boss. Marvelous, spectacular, a work of art. You're the best gunslinger I've ever seen, darling. But for now, the true test. Show them what you're really packing. Scene 18, intergalactic pummeling. Ready and action. Eek! The shadows grew long between the buildings. As a fiery asteroid lit up the night sky, the nefarious assailant had appeared at last. Oh my god, let me go, you fricker. Oh, you can cheese this a little bit. That's pretty pog. Warning, warning. Large object approaching. Oh my god, it's Godzilla. Super ultra extreme man. Henshin. The fuck is this? What the fuck? Is this John? but like his character in the movie. Save me! A young girl's voice pierced its way through the rubble and debris. Save me, super ultra extreme man! Forgive me, milady, but this is more than a battle of life and death. This battle shall decide the fate of the world. I'm truly sorry. And you call yourself a hero? Never mind, I'm not super ultra extreme man. I shall protect you, milady. Cut! Stupendous, sensational, a true work of art. Eek! Bella, you are a god. Watching performance like witnessing Venus herself emerge from her clamshell. And in one fell swoop, dismantling man's rudimentary definition of beauty. Your voice could make the very ramparts of heaven shiver in the throes of orgasmic ecstasy. Well, I couldn't imagine a better choice for this role than... Oh, cut the plaudits, fabuloso. Let's get this over with. I'm gonna be late for my hair appointment. Of course, darling. Anything you say. Ahem. Alright now, darlings. Your mission is simple. Protect Bella with your life. Don't let those froggies touch a hair on her chinny chin chin, you hear? Scene 20, a true hero. Ready and action. Eek! Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like Monkollywood. I thought based on its name it was gonna be fun as fuck. I think this is the worst section of the game by far. Like the vibe of it I don't like. These levels I don't like. I don't like the characters. Can I at least know your name? Jake, how dreamy, which is quite fitting really, because a dream is all you're gonna be. Prepare to die, Jake. What the fuck? I gotta fight her. What the fuck is this move? Boom. You won't stay? Stay? What, with this poor excuse for a hero? Or would you rather I stay with the Machiavellian monster? No, sorry, my friend, but this is the end. I must bid you adieu. Thus continued the great battle of the almighty giants. Never once did Jake look back, his keen eyes ever focused into the boundless night sky. Astounding! Eek! I knew you could do it, darling. It's like the carnal beast in you has finally been unleashed. You truly are an acteur. Eek! And Bella, darling, of course, you too. Are we done here? I've got other places to be. Of course, darling, of course. You heard the lady, that's a wrap. Pack it up, boys. Eek! I must admit, even I was impressed with your performance. I look forward to our future collaborations. Miss Bella, this way, please. John! You're a star now, John, a star! And this is only the beginning, darling. A titillating performance, truly. And to think it came from a human. Eek! You darlings go find our producer now, would you? Should be in the westernmost room, the old scamp. He'll fix you right with a room so you can get some shut-eye. Actually, need a beauty slip, you know? What about the rocket? We were hoping to get on the Rocket Knight's rocket. Rocket Knight, hoo cock! You're not talking about Earthborn, are you, darling? So think an adorable little button nose like you knows what Earthborn is. As for that rocket, though, you might have luck checking the storage car to the east. Antiques piled up to the rafters in there. At any rate, enjoy your time in the spotlight, darlings. Let yourself go. Squander away money. You know what most celebrities do with their fame time? Eek! I hope I don't have to stay here. I hope I get the rocket and leave. Jake from State Farm does it again? Hell yeah. Wow, look at this place. This has got to be the storage car. And is this Solomon's Castle? Ooh, cock. You two, eh? No messing around. We've got some fragile stuff in here. The director said we can find the Rocket Knight's rocket here. That's so? Eek, you two need it or something? We sure do. We're gonna use it to get to Esther City. Ho ho ho, never in my life have I seen such a passionate group of fans before. Wait right here, would you? Oh wow, this is it. This is definitely it. Now we can go to Esther City, John. A veritable smorgasbord of treasure in here, wouldn't you say? William, Daniel, we found it. We found the rocket. Rocket, but this is just a piece of paper. Damn. What were you expecting? 5 feet long and 2 feet wide with a body of red and a base of check. This courage-fueled rocket is guided by justice. I can even add some flames to the butt if you want. But didn't the Rocket Knight use this to fly through the sky? Sure did, and you can too. Want to give it a go? Just hang from it with a wire, you can fly from one side of the car to the other. The epitome of good old-fashioned fun. It would appear we're going to need to think of a different solution. Damn. This is unfortunate. I don't want to be here. I've seen some movies before, some were great, but most were awful. I'm guessing the movies here constitute mostly the latter. Save your memories. As long as this isn't as long as New Dam City. That's my main concern. This piece of machinery is a little, Let's just say that young Sam should probably wait outside. The fuck is this? Oh my god. Morning Glory? My name is Morning Glory. Morning is in I love the smell of napalm in the morning, and glory is in glory hole. What the fuck? Buy something. Oh my god. I can't believe this game right now. Oh my god. Well, this is hilarious, I must say. But this area sucks. I wonder what's inside. William won't let me go in. Damn. That's the young master's car. No one's allowed inside. Yeah, there's a glory hole in there, Blue. How much food do I got? Nah, I don't need to cook. Just for one slot. I want to go back to New Dam City. I don't like this place. Hey, it's these guys. Froggy Double. Are you done violently bludgeoning us? Well, also Morning Glory, but it was a glory hole also. Also, that was not the other thing. The other weapon. Oh, look at this. Banana milk. Choco banana. Frog cookie. We gotta buy Choco banana for the meme. Yo, what's up, Jesse? I mean, it's gotta be something with this. Problem is, I bet you this isn't even that good of an item. Maybe you just gotta wait for him to move or something. I don't know. I can call someone to show you to your quarters. Sure. This is your room. Eek. And don't bother with the TV. There ain't one. You humans and your TV can't pull you away. The producer specifically requested there be no TV. Damn. Fuck the producer. I wonder if Alva and Isabel made it to Esther City. To be continued. I don't think this is a chapter to be continued. I think it's one of those mid-chapter shits, but yeah. What the fuck? Is this like an adult Solomon? Yeah. What a tedious performance. Where is the emotion, the passion, the feeling? I'd be more titillated watching two corpses dying on excrement. What is that incompetent twit doing back there? No one but school children would be entertained by this hogwash. Oh, look, another fancy special effect. How original. He's still producing this mind-numbing drivel? Ridiculous. The mustachioed one. I don't remember seeing him on the train. He's quite good. That girl. Why do I feel as though I've seen her before? What's this? Broken again? This discommodious pile of scraps? Don't tell me I need to replace it again. To think that after all this time you've gotten nowhere, sitting here wasting your time with this pointless drivel. Who's there, boorish cur? You think you could speak to me like that? That temper of yours hasn't changed either. Show yourself at once, or I shall be forced to unleash my rage. Mother, no, it can't be. She's already gone, driven into exile of her own choosing. Unless, don't tell me that girl I just saw. The time has come for you to open the factory. But you mustn't forget the task bestowed upon you. Yes, ma'am. They seek the one called Isabel. Isabel? You don't mean the Rocket Knight? You know what it is you need to do. Yes, ma'am. Ready that plaything of yours. She still has some waking up to do. Yes, ma'am. What the fuck is going on? Breederbot. Oh, Breederbot. Come out, you little piece of recyclable material. I've already completed the inspection. Never mind that. You're to start up the factory at once. Then you're actually going through with it. Didn't you say you'd let them go? What ho? Do my ears deceive me? Are you actually trying to tell me what to do? I would never. Don't tell me you actually have feelings for these animals. Young master, please. Yes, they may be a bit naughty from time to time, but they're still just monkeys after all. Don't hurt them, please, my children. Silence, fool. Rebooting system. This is gonna be a boss now. Commander Solomon, awaiting orders, sir. Oh ho, that's more like it. Reporting for duty, Chief. Chief, who's this Chief? I'm your commander, you addled-brained baboons. Wait right there. What the fuck? My loyal followers. Beef is racist? How? Tell me right now, how the fuck is that racist? My loyal followers. Time has come. The factory has commenced operations. The glorious reaping of the miasma shall begin, but before all that, I want you to go forth and seize that wretched white-haired wench. Yes, sir, Chief, sir. I mean, Commander, sir. What about everyone else, sir? What did I miss? Josh, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Solomon's an adult now. In the train car. He was watching the TV and was like, oh, that mustachioed man, he's a good actor. And then Evil Sam came out of the TV and was like, start the factory. So I went to the breeding bot, rebooted the breeding bot, because the breeding bot was like, are you sure you want to do this? He's like, fuck you. Rebooted the breeding bot, and now they're saying capture Sam. You're to seize them as well. Seize them all. I want nothing but seizing going on, and teach them a lesson they'll never forget. Let's see them try to film another box office bomb after this. Ho ho ho. Box office bomb, sir? Why, you fool? And why are you still here? Off with you. Yes, sir, Commander, sir. Yeah, I have no idea why Solomon's an adult now. Adult now. John, get up, John, get up. Something happened outside. Let's go look. Everyone's already out here. Ook, ook. Human they may be, but they haven't done anything wrong. We have a duty to protect them. Eek! And go against the direct order from the young master? Darling, please. There, eek. There you two are. Our chief, nay, our commander would like a word with you. Eek. Fabuloso. Us? It's them. They're here. Eek. Oh, fuck. Seize them. John's weapons have been confiscated. You're telling me we actually went with them? Why do we have to be locking these dreadful cages? Eek. Maybe if someone would have listened to me. I wanted to give them up, but no. And now look at us, trapped like animals. Animals, I tell you. Eek. Ook, ook. Don't be scared, Bella. I'll protect you. What? Quite the bravado for one who squeals at the sound of thunder. Eek. Don't yell at me.
I got it. Enough bars to put me on the freshman cipher. All my rhymes are bomb like I'm up in humor. Wear a rubber just in case I pop inside her. That's just the risk we take when I get behind her syrup on the pancakes like a breakfast dinner.
Listen, he mispronounced Cypher, but then he also mispronounced Oppenheimer, so it still worked. And I didn't hate it. Thank you for the 40 months. Does that remind me whatever... That doesn't remind me. Whatever became of the other humans? Yeah, it's AI. It's AI Obama, so he'll mispronounce everything. The other ones are good. Biden? That was not Biden by any means. That was Obama. There are much, many other, voices. How delightfully refreshing. A shower on the train. We're truly living in the lap of luxury. What's this, a prison scene? How risque. William, help us. I'd love to help you, truly. But I just don't know what more I can do for you in this situation. What? All wrong, all wrong. Just what do you two think you're doing? And that scene was going so well, too. Amazing job on those tears, Robusto. I got chills. Eek. You think so? Hee. I was practicing all week. Eek. I was practicing all week. John, darling. Let me just preface this by saying I know I'm asking for a lot. You can say that again. Why, you? Anyway, would you be a true dear and go take down the young master for us? If you don't, we'll surely be... Wait, I'm so confused. Why were we like... That whole thing back there was real? If the whole thing was real, then why are the prison cells fake? I gave my weapon to those guys. Not to worry, darling. I'm sure those silly old guards left your weapon in a storage car. Ben is in California right now, so no, he can't make a cameo on here. A trained cutthroat like John should have no problem finding them. John, darling, please. You're the only one who can help us. Just watch out for those fellows with lights on their head. You'll never hear the words ape escape again. Oh my god, we're playing Metal Gear Solid. Is this gonna come this way? Yeah.
Obama, my fellow Americans. Michelle.
Hang on. No, Blue. It's 100 bits for the voiced AI TTS. It's 1 bit for the default voice. Bro, how am I supposed to do that fast enough? There's literally no way to do that. I went the second I could go. I got this. Never mind, I did it.
Well, Mitchell.
He said, Mitchell. Oh god, this is gonna detect me. Oh, I could have gone that way. Listen, I can't be blamed for this. There are better voices. Okay? I've said Obama's bad. Many a times. What the fuck? What do I do there? Take it off default? Or just put a fucking name in front of your message, man. Boom. 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 Damn. You have to restart the whole thing? Yeah, this was a Logan redeem. Where does this go? God damn, that was scary. Yeah, this game's cool. Okay, that's probably your checkpoint then. What does this do? Oh. Oh, fuck. I need that. Oh, fuck. I don't want to die. Got halfway through. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I like it. Yeah, I also thought that, Josh. I'm going to be honest. Advanced gear part. Let's go. Oh. Is he gonna turn around? No, he goes that way. Oh, fuck. I need to get back there. Where does this one go? Does he go down? Good, good, good. Does he go up? Good, good, good. Boom. Does he go up? Good. Good, 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 good. This should be stressing me out, man. Oh, do I have to do this? And then it attracts him. Boom. And he's like, what the fuck was that, man? Boom. Boom, boom. Sauced. Checkpoint 2. Let's get it. We'll check that out. Oh, I'm dumb as shit. Wait, I'm scared. Wait, I'm scared. Wait, is this gonna see me? No. Holy shit, it worked. Wait, drag what? I don't know, but it worked. Gone! 2 of them have escaped. Gone this way. I am the mech. Shut the fuck up, Blue. Shut the fuck up. They must have run into the factory. After them. Looks like they're gone. A show-stopping performance as always, John. How the fuck did you get through? Oh, my life flashed before my eyes for a second there. Eek. Also, update on the Attack on Titan thing. Olive's scheduled to end at 4 a.m. apparently. He also just texted me in caps. I won't spoil it, but he basically said, this person is pregnant, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, exclamation mark. And I said, she got nutted in, man. I'm afraid we're not in the clear just yet. You don't suppose you... Well, there's something that you have to do if he doesn't? No. Well, do it. Just leave it to us. It's time for a hero to step up to the plate. It was mainly just that I didn't believe he could do it, and he's like, no, I could do it. So it was a neutral bad bet. I mean, he made it. Aren't you forgetting something? Here's your weapons. Don't worry, we didn't steal any of the ammo. Jesse, it's been over a year. Stop right there. I simply can't let you go. Not without this new weapon. The cog shooter. Holy shit. We use this we use this death machine as one of our props. Turned out it was just a little bit too dangerous. That means it's just the right amount dangerous for a gallant knight such as yourself. Go give him hell, darlings. Damn. Oh, I can't use it here. It's Cutter from Kirby. Is his shop still open? Oh, look at this. It is. But my shit's full. Oh, wait. Did I have any milk? I didn't. I wonder if I do like milk and fruit, if I get like a smoothie. Hey Ben, you want to see something funny? Look, a girl comes up. Her name's Morning Glory. My name's Morning Glory. Morning as in I love the smell of napalm in the morning, and glory as in glory hole. Damn, I can't upgrade this just yet. Amazing, stupendous. He loves me. Why the music so sensual? The same reason that Sam isn't allowed in this room. And the same reason it says 21 on the floor. And the same reason that her name's Glory Hole. Oh, fuck! Whoa, it can spin shit. Also, my new pan freaking one-shots those guys. Oh my god, it really expects me to hit him with the boom. Boom. Wow. I think it sort of was a gimme. Like, I don't think I actually aimed that properly, but I'll take it. You should a custom Vinny Bats neon sign. That'd be cool. How much would that be? Probably a lot of money. Yeah, that's not the worst. I'll look into it. My next focus is this Nintendo tournament. Oh my god, it stole Sam! Which I think really all I need to plan at this point besides like date is really just like the format of what the Smash tournament's gonna be. Besides that, I think it's mainly planned. Nice. Boss time. Okay, I don't like it. I don't like the cutter. At least as a weapon. What day? I don't know. It's like late August. And Dragon leaves for Japan sometime after that. No, I want to say like October or something. This room. Wait, shouldn't she be here? Or he's like moving like early September. And then he's going to Japan like August or something. Mom. Oh, the breeder bot. Analyzing target. Mother. Welcome back, mother. Oh, because it thinks that I'm Sam. But I'm evil Sam, so it calls me mother. Initiating playback. Hello, maggots. I never thought you'd make it this far. Or did I? After all, I pre-recorded this or is this Solomon? If you want to know where Isabel is. Isabel? Yes, you likely just shouted her name right now. Well, if you want to know where she is, come to the easternmost car of this train. I've prepared a little surprise for you. Hey, where's Isabel, huh? Tell us where Isabel is. Locating Isabel. Insufficient data. Insufficient data. John, we need to get to that car now. Don't boss me around. I could buy like, or I could eat like a... Let's use one of these and then buy one of those. Why does my controller do this thing? I think it's like a game thing, because I've only noticed it with this game. Solomon's Chateau. Yeah, this was the room he was in. I've seen a few crazy memories in my time, believe me, some people have crazy abilities. Here he is. What is this? Fools! I knew you'd take my fiendishly laid bait. Where's Isabel and Alva? What'd you do with them? Isabel this, Alva that. Do you have nothing better to blather on about? I certainly have plenty of things I'd like to talk to you about, mother. My name's Sam, and I'm not anyone's mother. Don't tell me. You don't remember. Ha ha ha, mwahaha, mwahaha. After all this time, after all these calamities, you don't even remember. Very well. Allow me to be the undertaker of this unfortunate tale. And bury you alive. What the frick? I have to fight a train? What the frick? Was it Super Monkey Ball? No, this is actually easy. I'll just take the hits. I got so many hearts. Oh my god, there's monkeys throwing bombs at me now. Oh my god, now he sets the freaking rails on fire? I need something else. Use. And use for defense. Oh, that gets rid of your attack boost. That's fine. We're still golden. I'm not concerned for even a second. Boom. I was not concerned for even a second. Boom. New heart. A formidable foe indeed. Where's Isabel and Alva? You want to know where your precious Isabel and Alva went to, do you? I have absolutely no idea. No touchy, no touchy. Fine, I'll tell you everything I know. She did come here, this Isabel of yours, but it was a long time ago. And she's already long gone, as well, off to Esther City. Do you truly remember nothing, Mother? You must have me confused with someone else. What if... What if Solomon has been in the train for so long that he came here as the Solomon that we know? He said she came here a long time ago. So what if he was a kid when she came here originally? He's over here, still here, growing. We're going through this time loop and shit. Bing, bang, boom. That's where he got spit out. Solomon's key, strength. Oh, that's my second Solomon's key, I think. Ooh, quite the situation we got ourselves in, wasn't it? I say, if it weren't for you two, I shudder to think what would have happened. And yet, I'm afraid we don't know any way we can help you in return. Eek! You haven't seen Isabel, have you? Isabel? Come to think of it, that name has graced this cortex once before. Yeah, it's definitely going to be after that, probably. And not, like I said, definitely probably, but I'm like 90% sure it's after that. Wait, I know, the Rocket Knight, that's who she is. Ook, 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 is that so? Ho ho, that's who you seek, is it? You've seen her then? I'm afraid that was before my time, before I was born actually, but I've seen her name before in old scripts. Leave it to Bella to remember a precious detail like that pure unadulterated talent. Yes, yes, I remember now, I do, eek. That was back in my younger days as a fresh-faced star. She crashed that rocket of hers right into the side of our train. Quite similar to your little engine, I might add. Now then, what is it that you need her for, eek? But, wait, that can't be right. She only left New Dam City a few days ago. I'm afraid you're the one who's mistaken, my dear. Time moves differently within this fog. Unpredictably, you might say. 1 hour here could last as short as 1 minute in the outside world. Or as long as a year. Then, where's Isabel now? Ook, ook. If memory serves me correctly, she didn't stay long. Nay, she left nearly as soon as she arrived. Eek! Didn't she leave that rocket of hers here? Oh, that she did. The question then is where? Ook, ook, ook. Why not ask the young master? I remember taking a keen interest in the girl at the time. He's with the other humans watching TV. Certainly can't hurt to ask. Eek. Interesting. Damn, why the frick is he here now? The farce, the drollery, this program is a riot a minute. Solomon. Out of the way, you cotton-headed moppet. You're blocking the view. Oh, it's you two. Here for a glimpse of the old boob tube as well? What the fuck? I never realized how positively entertaining it could be. Where's Isabel's rocket? What's that? You need a socket? I'm afraid you'll have to find another. This is already taken. What have you done? Biscuit Monster was just about to make his appearance. What are you looking at, you fool? You want to fight? Is that it? Yes, it's always fisticuffs with you, isn't it? Isabel's rocket, where is it? Isabel, you say? Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. Yes, I believe I attached a remote control to it. Yes, where I left it, however, it's a bit foggy. Aha, yes, it's in that train of mine. Now I remember. John, let's go check it out. Wait right there. Turn that delightful program back on if you would be so kind. Let's go. Jesus Christ. It really just wants me to walk all the way back for no reason. I have no idea. It's getting very strange. There you guys are. Okay, I guess this is where I need to go. Yeah, now we don't have to worry about that stupid fog. Oh ho ho, I spy with my little eye a spickety spark of treasure. What's this switch doing here? This is a joke, right? Oh dear. This is just a goof and a gaff, right? I don't have to fight it again. What? Okay, good. Good job. Ah, the remote control. Also, if he attached the remote control to the rocket, why does the remote control not have a rocket attached? This stupid remote control doesn't work. You don't think he was lying, do you? Let me take a look. It's out of power. Give me a sec. There, try it again. Quiz time! Hello and good evening, my delectable little maggots. And welcome to Solomon's wonderful game of knowledge where no one at all dies. Maggots, that's not very nice. How remarkably insightful of you, Mr. Sociably Maladroit. Oh god. I couldn't help but notice a significant drop in viewers lately. So for this episode, I'm proud to announce that I'm offering a special prize. What could this special prize be, I wonder? Perhaps Lord Solomon's coveted treasure? Or maybe it's a lamp capable of granting your deepest desires. Or could it even be a get out of harvest free card? Beep. Wrong, all wrong. None of those boring old things could ever have the privilege of being called a special prize. Quite loquacious for an evil mastermind. I thought he'd be a lot scarier. No, the special prize is none other than the one, the only rocket that once belonged to Isabel. You heard that right, my darling maggots. I'm referring to that Isabel. Rocket, did you hear that? He said rocket. I can already feel your little fingers ringing themselves with this desire. Then let us begin this 560th episode of Solomon's wonderful games of knowledge and... Oh, it's too long to say the rest. First question. The largest port in the east, referred to as the shining pearl of the coast, is where? Is it A, White Whale Bay, or B, Esther City Harbor? On the east, it would have to be Esther City Harbor, no? White Whale Bay was like when we first got out of Pot Croc Isle. What do you think, Daniel? I remember I guess it was White Whale Bay then. I don't have to actually answer anything, I guess. Such speed. So we choose A2. Wait, I can't help but feel like this might be a trap, though it may have once been a harbor. That region now a forested sprawl of mountains. I believe Esther City Harbor may be the answer we're looking for. Then let's choose B. Oh no, I misclicked! No! Oh, I got it right. Okay, never mind. That's exactly what I meant to do. Anyone who answered wrong is a foolish twit. We were wrong. Not even those monkeys could have gotten such an easy question wrong. Anyone who expects to win the special prize by answering such easy questions is equally foolish, but I digress. Second question. The road to Esther City is shrouded in a strange fog. What is the fog? What is it the fog robs us from? Is it A, direction, or B, time? It's B, time. This one's so hard. What are you gonna choose, Daniel? I guess maybe direction. When I was driving the iron carbine, I could barely see through the fog. It's definitely B, time. I guess I'll choose direction too then. I'm going rogue. It's time. Are you ready for the answer? It's time. What are y'all talking about? Surely no one was imbecilic enough to actually choose direction. Right then, the warm-up is over. Shall we speed things up a bit? Third question. What is the ultimate goal for us harvesters? Is it A, to destroy mankind, or B, to create a new, more advanced mankind? That certainly took a dark turn. Sam already answered. Why does this feel so serious all of a sudden? At any rate, shall we go with B? I was gonna go with B. No, the harvest does nothing but destroy. Of course. I was only joking. Frick, I don't know. What should I say? Should I trust Sam? She doesn't have her memories back from the whole mother memory shit. I'm sure this doesn't matter. But I'm the only one who's gotten 2 for 2 so far. I'm gonna say destroy mankind. I don't know, man. Fuck! What I was thinking, man. That's wrong. You're not creating anything. All you do is destroy. I imagine a few dullards in the audience likely answered that question wrong, but what more could you expect? Animals like you couldn't dream of understanding the sheer complexities of us higher beings. I mean, there's literally no way I could have known that. At any rate, we're rapidly approaching the show's climax. It's time for the final question, a question that transcends time and the ultimate question of the universe. When the world descends into the darkest of darkness, who is it that shall be its guiding light? Is it A, Lord Solomon, or B, Lord Solomon? Let me hear you shout your answer to the world. I don't even want to answer this one. I'm afraid we must if we have any hope of finding that rocket. Well, aren't you, Mr. Confident? Fine. Now then, let's take a look at all your beautiful little answers. At any rate, you did manage to answer the ultimate question of the universe correctly, so I'll just go ahead and give you the prize anyway. This is it. This is Isabel's rocket. And a real one this time. How fortuitous. Now we should have plenty of power. Really? The speed of the iron carbine is, and the explosive power of the rocket, it just might work. The only problem is fuel. Do we have enough for both? There's no way to know until we try. Daniel. Yes, sir. I'll leave the rest to you. Yes, sir. This is definitely the thing that was on top of the iron carbine earlier. They're here. Eek! What's this? Everyone's here. Eastward on the midnight train. Oh, what's that? The name of our next blockbuster production, darling. That's right, we decided to immortalize your endeavors in film. Visitors from the world of fog. Who crushed the shackles of time? Hey. Who saved the world from destruction? You guys. It's just like you said, isn't it? Disaster befell your city, and now you're journeying to Esther City to save your friends, are you not? A feat you'll have no problem accomplishing, darlings. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to do it. Good luck, eek. I wait news of your glorious victory with bated breath. We'll wait for you to return before holding the grand premiere. Eek. Thank God this place is done. As adept as always, my animatronic associate. It was actually easier than I expected, but what a weird rocket. The power unit itself is simple, but it has 3 emergency escape systems. Curious, I suppose whoever designed it must have been greatly concerned for the pilot. At any rate, it would appear we're a go for launch, as they say. Is the rocket even working? I don't feel any difference. The rocket consumes a surprising amount of fuel, so we should save it until the crucial moment. Impeccable work, Daniel. Now then, where is that garish opponent of ours? There, the fog. I really thought I was going to love Monkollywood too. The name just sounds so intriguing. Seems our old friend is here to pay a visit yet again. Daniel, prepare for battle. Roger that. Increasing speed. Output 50%, 70%, 90%, full speed ahead. Damn, they can't even touch us now. It's catching up. Never mind, they can catch up to us. Activating rocket propulsion system. still gaining on us. Faster, we need to go faster. The cooling systems can't keep up. The engine's gonna give. Damnation! If only I had that old coin of mine. The lucky coin, don't we have one? Boom, it's the lucky coin. I don't know what the fuck she did with it, but she did something. The heat, it's stabilizing. What happened? Don't mind that, just get this thing moving as fast as it can go. It looks like we lost it. And it would appear we've succeeded. At any rate, we'll be at Esther City in no time. Or at this rate, I don't know what he's up. How do you define cold? Is it a low temperature or the absence of temperature altogether? Esther City is cold, to the point that time itself has frozen. At the edge of the world, hope and perseverance go unanswered. The way back is covered in snow. And on the horizon, a candle light flickers. What is that? Could that be Isabel? Could Alva be there? Hurry, John, we need to catch up with that light. This gotta be chapter 7. Monkollywood. So long. Farewell. I hate your fucking guts. Should I keep playing? I can go for a little longer. Probably won't finish 7, assuming 7's like a long chapter. Because it's Esther City, I just assume it will be, but who knows? How dreadfully chilly. Peek your curious eyes outside if you would, my friends. It would seem no one's here. It's so white. What is that? That, milady, is snow. We've arrived then at last, Esther City. Hell yeah. Oh, this isn't even Esther City. This is just a train station. That was the weird effect that whenever we got hit by the train and sent back in time, that would happen. Well, I wonder if something just happened. Why the fuck is my... light so bright? Like, my skin looks literally, like, doesn't look like, it looks purely white. Like, I look like a ghost. I am white, but it looks like white. Were you a good man? A bad man? It matters not, for today you lie in the ground. Whether your name lives on or is forgotten in time, it's all the same to you now. Farewell, Professor Solomon. You missed some stuff? What happened? Flashbacks? Can you clip it? Hang on. You don't have to clip it. Never mind, you did. I can look at it. Whether your name... Never mind, this is the one. I can just go... here. Why is it not here? Maybe you do need to clip it. Didn't you have an orange light setting? Yeah, but then I had to change it one day for because it was like light out. It's when it's dark out is when it looks so like I keep forgetting what word I'm looking for. Overexposed. That's the word. When it's light out that happens. If I go here. Here. Okay, there we go. See, like, I look as white as this screen. Oh, so there was a bunch of people. And then there's only a couple people and there's more gravestones. And then there's only John and Sam and that dude. I really was FFFFFFFFFFF. Farewell, Professor Solomon. May you now become one with the past. Okay, so did Solomon get sent back in time or something? What the fuck is going on with this game? John, what is this place? Didn't we just arrive at Esther City? What happened? Where are Daniel and William? Where's the iron carbine? Wait, I know. Let's try calling the Sonic Punk. No response. Don't tell me the Sonic Punk is gone too. Hey, can you hear me, Mr. the Sonic Punk? Boy, with the shouting and the hollering, and a person's funeral no less. You humans, you'd think you'd have at least a shred of dignity at a time like this. Not even a floa for the old man. That's what you call sacrilege, it really is. I didn't know who this was, so I gave him a normal voice, but he's a robot. Then this is what you humans are like, is it? You said this was a funeral? Whose funeral is it? You don't even know that, do ya? Just what do you think you're doing here anyway? I guess we don't really know that either. Humans, huh? Always with the promising and the vowing, but ain't a one of them worth a damn. Now you listen right here, you bag of bones. This sleeping right here is none other than my great and mighty, the all-knowing inventor he was, greatest thinker in Esther City. The guy was wisdom personified, he got it. Why does the text go by itself? You didn't find a more distinguished scientist in all the world. The one and only Solomon. Not Solomon again. Again, huh? If ever there was a soul share in the name of my master, well, let's just say they better be pretty damn appreciative. You mentioned Esther City earlier. Is this Esther City? This here's the island of time located at the end of the world. It is. Every last one of Esther City's greatest minds is buried here. I know you must feel quite sad right now, but we really need to get to Esther City. Would you listen to this? Not even a word of sympathy, just straight on with the asking and the demanding. Fine, you know what? I don't even care. South of here, you'll find a dock. The boat there will take you to Esther City. Thank you very much. Could I ask your name? Finally a shred of manners. The name's Floyd, eternal servant of the great Solomon. Thank you, Mr. Floyd. What the fuck? What is this game? I don't know what's happening. There are countless memories in here, some even older than me, but I'm afraid that no one will ever load them again. I really hope that this game really nails the ending. Because I've loved it up until this stream. I didn't really love Monkollywood. And if Esther City isn't that good either, this may be a flop for an ending. John, my boy. Captain Pam. Get your asses over here, you two. We're about to set sail. What about dear Floyd? Bloke said he wanted a bit more time on the island. Poor bastard. Losing Professor Solomon really did a number on his heart. Chaps, don't you be paying attention to that old tin... Don't you be paying that old tin can any heed. It's time to weigh anchor. Especially you, John, my boy. Plenty of work awaits you back on the ground. Har, har, har. Excuse me, but... This ain't the time to be asking questions, my dear. Don't you remember the pirate code? Treasure unsurpassed. No questions asked. Har, har, har. Come on, lads. It's time to hit the waves. Also, the speech bubbles are yellow here. I don't know if that means something. Make sure you close the door good and tight, you old pothead. Oh, else the wind will blow right off. Har, 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 har. Fog's awful heavy out there today. Be careful, Captain. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Chapter 7. The Turn of the Century. I could see this being like a New Dam City length chapter. Come with me, you two. We don't want to be keeping our client waiting now, do we? Har har har. Sit back, me old friend. Brought some workers for ye, I have. This little one Sam and the woman with the grand mustaches. Gone. That he be, you wee jackanape. My boy John. A couple of rough and ready, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed workers if I ever seen some. You two listen to Sipak now, you hear? He be the expert around here. We need to go find Isabel. Right then, Sipak, my boy. You go easy on these greenhorns now. Don't want to scare them away. Ha ha ha. Don't go thinking that just cause you know the captain, that I'm not gonna grill you hard. The work ain't gonna do itself. Now then, I've got 3 pieces of mail that need to be delivered. First one addressed to Lena at the Esther Hotel. Second one needs to go to Agu. He's an engineer. Around this time, he's probably over at Mama Jazz. As for the last one, it's gonna be a bit more difficult. Needs to go to the guy over at the Red Rocket Repair. The Red Rocket? On the Doggy Woggy? Holy shit. Oh right, and take this. Esther City Logistics. Starting from now, you're official members of the Lumpy Pirates. I don't get this game, man. Advanced gear part, I'll take that though. But I don't get this game, man. I don't even mind waiting on an explanation. I just, like, we need to get something. Like, when I think of long explanations, I think how, like, in, like, Attack on Titan, literally from episode, like, 1, you're wondering, hey, what's in the basement? What's in the basement? It doesn't get answered till, like, episode 50. And when it gets explained, it's cool, and it's worth it. It just really depends on if this is worth the wait. Whenever we get the explanation. Professor Earthborn? Okay, so I need nothing to do with you because I'm not planning on playing. Well, you listen right here, you young punks. I've been here since before Earthborn was created. I don't care about you. He hasn't even played it. What the fuck? You, John, are you coming to my presentation tomorrow? I'll be showing off a brand new type of fruit. And you'll even be able to eat it. You're not talking about that sand droop, are you? I don't know how you can call something that inedible a fruit. Don't you be putting down the sand droop. It's one tough cookie. It barely needs any light. You can even grow it underground. I'm telling you, it's fruit of the future. So this has to be in the past then. Because we grew sand droops in chapter 1 when we lived underground. think. What is this? Wisdom Street. Winter always seems to last forever here in Esther City, but the warmth of the people here sure make up for it, particularly after they've heard I had a drink or two. Future Hotel? That's not what we need. We need the Esther something hotel, right? Oh no, this is it. Never mind. Well, hello there. Our home is your home here at the Esther Hotel, though I'm afraid we're all out of rooms at the moment. Excuse me, ma'am, but you would happen to be Lena, would you? You caught me. I'm Lena. What can I do you for? Delivery. Delivery? Oh, it must be that new album I ordered. Oh, it's just a New Year's card from Mom. Oh, well, thanks for delivering it. I can't talk to these guys. Oh, no. You there. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Let me tell you a secret. My sister and I, we have powers. We can see straight into your future. How about it? Want to hear what's in store for you? Your future awaits. Don't listen to those two. Nothing but con artists, the both of them. Oh, I can see. You two climbed a tower, a tall tower, at the top of which lay an altar of evil. Ha ha ha. Here we go again. A brilliant performance, Emma. Don't interrupt her, Lena. How are we supposed to get money for tonight's room if we don't work? Sorry. I was just can't keep a straight face when she does that. Hang on. I want to check. Oh. Owie. You listen to me, Missy. You like sweets? You better brush your teeth. Otherwise, you'll end up just like me. It hurts. Damn, I can't go in the bathroom. 1 second. Right then. You two from the captain? What is it then? Another book for me? What? What are you talking about? Oh, look who it is. What beautiful white hair, just like the snow outside the window. Delivering mail for the captain today. Here to deliver our things even on such a cold, wintry day. You two are truly diligent little workers. We're looking for Isabel. Isabel? I know a substantial amount of people around here. When you're a dancer, it comes with the territory, but I must admit I've never heard of this Isabel person. Those are not like a chest or something. What do you want? My name's Lassie. This is my brother Rand. Our village was destroyed by the miasma. That was about a month ago now. Everyone keeps telling us that Esther City is the safest place to be, but I just can't seem to relax here. I'll protect you, sis. Theme of justice. You two are here to see that professor next door, are you? He's got a mean temper, but deep down he's a good man. I saw the ghost. It was going into his room. Yeah. There's definitely some like weird ass time shit that's going on. Also, to be fair, Logan has never beat this game, he told me. So the ending could suck. We just need to be ready for that possibility. But it could be a banger. We don't know. Mama bread, the taste of home cooking right when you're looking. Give it a try. I'd love some mama bread, but I can't hold it. Oh, it's Johnny's Emporium. Hell yeah. I gotta upgrade the cog even though I don't like it. Maybe I'll like it, and I also just want to upgrade my weapons. And then we can upgrade it again when I get one more advanced part. Oh wow, you can get just tokens here. Pretty cool. Oh, it's William and Daniel. Is this place really so great when it comes to operations? You even have to ask, and after all we've gone through to get here, just look at that snow, take in that smell of soot. This is the one and only Esther City. Then I'll finally be able to be a normal kid. Oh, it's Sam. Greetings, both of you. Can you guess what we found? This repair shop. It's here that we'll be able to have Daniel's operation. Oh, Daniel's gonna have an operation? We're still missing a part. Yes, but the boss here has ordered the required chip. The operation shall proceed once it arrives. Ordered a chip? Ah. God, and you don't think it could be the package we're supposed to deliver? Wait, so they don't think it's weird that they see us, which means maybe like we lost our memories going to the funeral, but time proceeded as normal. I don't know. Welcome to Red Rock. Oh, the Red Rock on the Doggy Woggy. We're here to make a delivery. Delivery? Then it's here. Boss, the chip's here. Guess this really was the chip. Yeah. Tell him to come inside. Boss says to come in. Oh, really? That's wonderful. Come, Daniel. Coming. Hey, what are you staring at, huh? The operation's over. Let's head back to the Iron Carbine. Is that you, Sam? I thought you were a snowman for a second. What are you guys doing here, huh? Come to think of it, it's pretty cold here in Esther City, huh? Then the operation went well? Well, it went more than well. I feel wired. Holy cow, I feel like a... Hey, William, chop chop. I'm gonna leave you in the dust if you don't hurry up. Damn. Daniel's acting a bit weird, don't you think? Yes, it's side effects of the operation, I suppose. Well, at any rate, I'm being called. I must bid the both of you adieu. Excuse me, but can I ask how the operation went? Went pretty smooth, however. Well, that chip we had expressed ordered, I think there might have been something wrong with the feedback circuits. It's supposed to enhance a robot's emotions, right? But if you enhance those emotions too much, well, everything becomes a bit exaggerated. This is a guy's repair shop. No one goes in without his permission. Alright. Train graveyard. Alright, if we ever need to go there. Yeah, also that. Okay, there's the chest, I see it. Oh, and then there's the last place. Let me look around before we go there. Comic books. Oh, it's locked. Oh, they have backpack expansions here. Nice. Let's see if we can buy 2. Let's go. Is that a fully... Yes, it is. Monster pack. Alright. What if I do milk, apple, apple. No, that's cake. Milk, apple. That's cold noodles. What about milk, apple? That's cake. What about milk, tofu, steamed eggs? What about milk, ham? No, what about milk, ham, fish? Boom. And then we'll add some steamed peppercorn. Damn. Sushi platter. I'll try to get one more new one. What if I do vegetable, milk? What about vegetable milk? No. What about vegetable milk? No. What about vegetable milk? Boom. What about vegetable milk? What about vegetable? What about meat, mushroom? Or meat, vegetable is new. Mushroom, ham, milk. Did I do that? I don't know. Boom. 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 God damn it. Pork chop. Climate cool. Joints freeze. Can't function properly. How'd you like my performance? Pretty good, huh? I'm a robot ethicist. Name's Patty. I'm currently conducting field research on robot lifestyle. My theory, to study robots, you first have to become a robot. Humans. You really know nothing. See robots as nothing but a flock of stiff joint imitations. Pathetic. You need to work on your delivery, my friend. A robot would never be able to speak the way you just did. Let me show you how it's done. Humans, pot, you know nothing. You have a screw loose. You heard the bird? Livy's supposed to give her presentation here tomorrow. Who's Livy? You. How could you not know the botany queen? I've been lining up here since yesterday just to make sure I got a good seat. What's that? A single person isn't a line? You think something as budgety as that's gonna quell my passion, quell my passion for the botany queen? Hello, sir. Excuse me, but you wouldn't be Mr. Agu, would you? What? Why, yes, that's me. Why? Oh, great. We have a delivery for you. Delivery? Stupendous. This month's issue has finally arrived, has it? Let me see. My article should definitely be here. What? Why isn't it here? Do the editors not fully comprehend the value of my theory? Oh, well, that's everything. So probably just back there now. Here for a drink or two? I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. This guy here is allergic to alcohol, you see. You want to drink, you drink. All I want to do is go home and sleep. Oh, don't be so cold. I'm not going anywhere. Anyway, care to hear how my research is going? I recently discovered a new star, but I'm struggling to come up with a name for it. You're an author, aren't you? Help me come up with a name. Why bother? Your boss will just veto it anyway. You'll never know if you don't try. Already finished, are ye? Quite the speed, little devils, I see. A natural talent for delivery. Now then, I've got one last thing for ye to deliver. This one needs to go to Ivan at the Esther Hotel. Okay, that's probably the professor. What the fuck? It's happening again. I'm as white as the screen. What the fuck? We're back here. And it's the same thing. A lot of people, little people. Us. Were you a good man or a bad man? Matters not for today. You lie on the ground with your... Yeah, this is the same thing. What is happening? I don't know if it's a time loop, though. Okay, it's a time loop if we go back. How do we get back? If we go back, we have to deliver packages again. But if something... John, my boy, okay, this all happened before. Get your ass on over here. What's that sell? How about Dear Floyd? Yeah. Okay, so this is all... Maybe it is a time loop. We just got out of the time loop. Unless we never got out of the time loop. We thought we got out of the time loop. There's an anime like this. And, like, the dude doesn't control his time loop. But every time he dies, he comes back to, like, a random point. So, like, it'll, like, be a point, and then he'll keep going. He'll die. He'll go back to point A. He'll keep going. He'll die. He'll go back to point A. He'll keep going. He'll go past where he dies. Sometimes point B will be created. He'll keep going. He'll die. He'll go back to point B now. Maybe it's something like that? I don't know. Yeah, fog's awful heavy out there today, Captain. It's a time loop. I don't know if I caught that the first time. Come with me, you two. We don't want to, yeah. Har har har, sit back, me old friend. Brought some workers for you, I have. Yeah. Oh, so now we're gonna be able to maybe like fix like Daniel's operation. The other stuff, I don't know. Well, like if anything was wrong with it. What if the order matters? I don't think it can. But he said the last one needs to go to the shop. So maybe order does matter? Okay, at least the quest recognizes it. It seems we're definitely some kind of cycle. We need to deliver the same letters to the same people. Also, the chests are open now. Also, yeah, I assume that last package would have been, when he said like Ivan in the hotel, it would have been the professor, I assume. Okay, so the first one was definitely... Oh, wait, do I still have my upgrades? Yeah, I do. The first, it was Lena, Jazz, and then the other one. Oh, don't tell me you already looked at the side, do you? It's just news come from my mom. I always get a little homesick this time of year. Okay, so things are changing. Because clearly, yeah, we knew what the letter would be this time. Mr. Auger, we have a delivery for you. So, I think maybe you won't be too happy about it. Your article isn't there. What? Those damn editors, I should have known. We've got the chip for Daniel's operation. Hmm? Boss, the chip's here. Tell him to come inside. Or are we not gonna... Yo, what's up, Vols? Oh, but I need to tell you guys something. It's about this chip. The chip? Yeah, it's, how do you put it? Something about the feedback circuits being over-exaggerated. Feedback circuits? You interested in robots, kid? Wait till we're done with this operation, okay? Then we can talk. Hurry up inside, would you, boys? Boss gets testy when he has to wait. Okay, so presumably it's still gonna go. We're gonna time loop one more time then, if they're doing the operation. How's it going? Pretty good. How are you doing on this fine, Monday? I'm not a snowman. Well, that was weird. Well, that was as weird as all get out. It's like you knew exactly what I was gonna say. Oh well, Sam's always been pretty mysterious. Ha ha ha. Time to get back to the iron carbine. Hey, William Chop Chop. Nice, nice. I'm in the game. I put you there. I made all these characters. I was like, you know what? Vols is going to show up today. I got it. It's just like you said before, kid. There was something wrong with the feedback circuits on the chip. Then it really is just like yesterday. Yesterday? We brought you a chip yesterday too. Guess you don't remember. Huh. Anyways, is there anything we can do for Daniel to turn him back to normal? I don't know why the game's cut off. Maybe it's because of the CRT effect. There is, but we'll need a special chip and a motion chip. A motion chip? You wouldn't happen to know where we could get one, would you? If I remember correctly, the very last one is installed in a robot named Floyd. He must be the robot on the island of time. We certainly are. We need to find that emotion chip. That's the only way Daniel's operation will be successful. Problem is the ship. It only goes there once per day, so you're gonna have to wait until tomorrow. Unless our time resets, we get the chip from him. Okay, you still can't do it. The time resets. We get the chip from him before we leave. Bing, bang, boom. Boom. Gonna happen. Ivan at Esther Hotel. Boom, it's happening. So this time, before we leave, we need to talk to Floyd, which I normally do most of the time anyway. But this is making, it's not making sense, but I know what I need to do to change what's currently happening. And maybe if something changes, we go past the time loop. Were you a good man or bad man? We already read all this 3 times already. Farewell, Professor Solomon. GG's. But I also feel bad taking the emotion chip from this robot. Huh? Here again? Where are we, just at the dock though? Wait, that bell. Did you hear that bell just now, John? It's just like... It's just like before back at the station. What in the world could be going on? Look, it's Floyd over there. And make a bet with a mobster. What happened to that? I don't know, man. Unless he doesn't want his emotion chip anymore. Excuse me, Mr. Floyd. Floyd, what a nice name. But the man who gave me that name will never say it again. I'm sorry. What is it you folks need? That emotion chip. Not that guy again. I thought he was a good guy. I did. When his assistant asked me to help deliver the flowers. But I was wrong. Just take it, will ya? This thing ain't giving me nothing but trouble. Damn, he's crying one last time. I'd rather just feel nothing from now on. With Solomon gone, I gotta find a new job. You guys don't know anything, do ya? Your face. My face. How strange, and here I shouldn't be able to feel anything anymore. But somehow the tears won't stop. There must be something wrong with me. Why are we cheering? He's fucking crying. This is like very creepy. Why are we? Oh hell. Excuse me, but don't you remember the pirate code? Yeah, suck me off. That's the pirate code. Not the Sam, though. Anyone else, but not the Sam, though. You're like, oh my god, you got 3 packages to deliver, man. Alright, gamer predictions, set them right now. How many times do we time loop? Is this the last time? Do we do one more? Do we do 2 more? Eight more? Jesus Christ. About this one for Guy. Yeah, I know, that guy's a hell to deal with, but it's our duty to deliver every single piece of mail letter to hand. So do what you gotta. No, it's just the chip that he ordered, there's something wrong with it. We have the actual chip he needs. Huh, so someone actually gives a damn about that old bear. If that's the case, then give him the right one, I suppose. I just don't want to hear any complaints, you got it? Alright, let's see. Oh my god, I kicked the soccer ball. Oh, hello there. Our home is your home here at the Eastward Hotel, though I'm afraid we're all out of rooms at the moment. Delivery for you, Lena. Hand it here. Don't get your hopes up too much. What's that? Don't tell me Ray looked inside, did you? Oh, it's just a New Year's card from my mom. I was getting a little homesick this time of year, and blah, 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 blah. Well, now that we know order probably doesn't matter, I'm just going to do this one now. We got the emotion chip. Wait, what? Emotion chip? Seriously? Yeah, Floyd gave it to us. Then you went to the island of time? Dang, you guys are really going all out. Those two must be pretty good friends of yours. Alright, come on then. Let's get the operation started. You guys too. Seems like you got a pretty you've got a pretty vested interest in this. Okay, we can go inside now. That's a change. Boss. I thought I told you not to let anyone in here. But they have the emotion chip. Motion chip? Here. This is definitely it. I have absolutely no idea how you could have gotten this. I suppose now's not the time for questions. Smith, let's do it to it. Yes, sir. Energy core levels rising. Don't you worry, we've got everything under control. GameCube where? Or is it like the song? I think I'm blind or what? Oh, it almost feels familiar, I guess. William right there. On top of Guy's machine. Oh my god, it's a GameCube. Go back to Pot Croc Isle. Pot Croc Isle, wait a minute. You are that William. You only know how to choose the best time for things. Quiet. Almost got you, little fella. Don't you even think about going nowhere. 200%, 480% off. Oh my god. Oh, so he's gonna fucking die here. And then we're gonna need a time loop. The container's not gonna take much more. Stop the operation. Cut the circuits now. Daniel, are you alright? What's happening? What's going on? Hurry, the system's overloading. Is he gonna be okay? Or is he gonna be carrying him out? Arms dead. Daniel, are you okay? I don't feel any different than the operation. A simple miscalculation is all. Sorry, folks. I just never would have expected this little guy to have so much energy inside him. Then there's no way to fix me. Hey, don't go underestimating me that quick. We're just gonna need to find a more suitable container is all. Then you'll be an ordinary kid in no time. Really? Really? Well, this has been quite a tiring day. Why don't we head back to the Iron Carbine to rest? Thank you, both of you. If it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't have even gotten this far. Come, Daniel, let's go. And do let us know if there are any new developments. We'll be in the train graveyard. Oh, okay, which is up the thingy. I imagine this one won't change too much. Okay, so this wants us to go back again. Let's just check it out. No. I wish there was a speed up button in this game after playing this part. How'd your Wii friend operate? Oh, this is different. I mean, it worked, but it also didn't. It seems nothing's actually different. I suppose operations be like that sometimes, but so long as it didn't fail, then you can call it a success. Alright, just got a new letter for you to deliver. Needs to go, Ivan at the Esther Hotel. How did you know? 'Tis indeed for that old kooky old bloke. He'd deliver this and he'd be done for the day. Just leave it to us. We're not rewinding. Yo, frick Micah. I never should have rescued that little bitch out of jail. Who is it? Excuse me, sir. We have a delivery for you. Scram! Probably that old imbecilic journal with its pointless drivel again. Pretentious twits, all of them. Don't believe me, huh? Ha! I'll show them. I'll show them all. I'll find Isabel. Isabel? Did you say Isabel? Where is she? Do you know? Yo, thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. You two know that woman? We came here to Esther City to find her. Outsiders, huh? Which means she must also be from outside the time field. But what was it she hoped to find coming here? Excuse me, sir, but you know where Isabel is? First off, I don't know Isabel, okay? But I do know this. She came here, to me. If she wasn't after my research, then she must have been trapped by something. Trapped by what? How the hell am I supposed to know? You listen right here. I'm the greatest scientist in Esther City. Well, one of them. But anyway, if I say I don't know something, then I don't know it. But if there is some kind of clue out there, then surely Thomas would. Damn it, here comes again. Oh, go find Thomas. Thomas is on the island of time. So the time loop happens to everyone, and everyone knows about it, or at least he does. Maybe not everyone knows about it, but it's not just happening to us. It's happening to everyone. Interesting. I wonder if Thomas is this dude. This is the only other dude on the island. Oh, or the dude who told him about the flag. Or the door or whatever. One of those two is Thomas. Yeah, you might be right. Oh, wait, this is Russ. Yeah, you might be right. We need to find Thomas. He's got to know something about Isabel. Oh, so you don't even need the chip anymore. Oh yeah, see, now we can actually walk out here. Oh, look at this. We can play the game again. Oh, those are stairs. I was like, what the frick? Wait, this won't do anything. I guess that's just there to replenish your bombs. Eat shit and die. Oh, frick. Octopus? Honestly, so did I, Josh, until just now. Oh, look at that. I just sort of guessed. Who said that? Who said what? I just found lettuce. Is that the first time I found that? I don't know how to check my ingredients. Secret? No. This is definitely marked on the map. Well, it still might be a dead end. I want to go the dead end way first. Oh, it's one of these areas with all these like fancy stuffs. Whenever we saw those pillars, those were those areas where we got Sam's new powers. Oh, never mind. This is the way we want to go. That's the dead end up there. Well, let me go the other way first, then we'll come back here. Because I'd rather go the wrong way first. Also, there's like some way to raise this probably and get down there, I'm guessing. Have you tried shooting the pillars? No, but I don't think that does anything. I think I tried that like a long time ago. Because this isn't the first time I've seen the pillars, so maybe I have. I don't really know. Also, I don't think I can do anything here. Okay, I think I gotta go this way. Whoa. Whoa, we're like we never even noticed it because we were like probably so deep in it. We're encompassed by some field. Some look like they're straight out from Terraria. I played that a long time ago. Here we are. Thomas, I presume. The weather here, it's not cold at all, but wasn't it just snowing? Look at that helicopter. This has got to be the right place. Hello, is Mr. Thomas here? Who is it? White hair like freshly fallen snow. Mother? My name's Sam and I'm not anyone's mother. You're not friends with that Solomon guy, are you? No, I guess I just been on this island too long. What is it you folks need me for then? Professor Ivan told us to come find you. He said you might know something about Isabel. You wouldn't mind saying a bit more, would you? It's been a long time since I've heard this voice. This voice? What do you mean? We just came here from New Dam City. We're looking for our friends Alva and Isabel. Professor Ivan said you might know something about them. Hello? Oh, sorry. Just hearing you talk is giving me a complete sensory overload right now. Anyway, I can't say I know anything about these friends of yours, but something tells me we will be able to help you. Wait here a second. One. All right, then, let's go. I'll wait for you folks at the dock. But before I go, let me give you something. Ain't gonna be easy on the way back. The fuck is this? The last bomb. The remote bomb. This island, it's got a few secrets. Might do you good to look for them. There's a few things that might come in handy for you. Alright, that makes me think that we don't need to wait. I don't know how this like bomb works in the sense of like how will this help me with the places that I haven't been yet get there? But I don't know. I mean, we pretty much know at this point that it's definitely some kind of time travel stuff with Sam. Probably like mother in the future. At this point, just Sam doesn't know her own destiny. Bomb for exploding things at a distance. Oh, did I not see this? Well, that's how you get here, I guess. No, I thought you were talking about these pillars. Which these pillars do nothing. Alright, cool. Oh my god, I haven't seen these frickin' plants in such a long frickin' time. Go this way first, I guess.
I thought you were talking about these nuts.
Jesus fuck, Blue. Scares the fuck out of me. Oh, yeah. This is what you need the remote pillar for, or the remote bomb. We go boom. We go boom. Then we want to walk all the way around and then detonate it. Boom. Blue, your self-certification doesn't mean jack shit. Oh, blue, red, yellow. I would have gotten it eventually. We're fine. Red, yellow, green, purple. Red, yellow, purple, green, blue. Red, yellow, purple, green, blue. Bars. Oh, it's this dude again. I need to eat. I need to eat something. Pork chop. Oh my god, pork chop is plus 14. Jesus frick. Well, the gun doesn't have a lot of distance. That's why I don't like to use it. But yeah, I do have a gun. And you know what else I have that I hid from you the whole time? A flamethrower. Also, I upgraded it. Blue flames now. What the fuck is this? I got the achievement that said get all Sam's powers. All abilities have grown stronger. Wow. The claw. Yeah, now she's level 3. Blue's really about to hit Josh with the, let me speak to your managers. I'm wondering, I don't... Is this possible now? Or is this something I need to come back to later? Unless, like, this opens up multiple stuff. So, for example... I drop this here. Never mind. Oh, I mean, I got this, I guess. But this doesn't help me in my quest to explore all of that. There is an area back where the funeral was. Maybe I have to get over there from... You know I'm never gonna reinstate Blue. That's for damn sure. I might look this up. Just because I don't want to miss anything. Like, if it's something later, that's cool. I just want to make sure that it's something later. Before I just leave, and then turns out I get fucked because I miss everything. Yo!
I free my man Blue.
Thank you for the sub. We got a bronze badger for the first time, I think. Thank you for the sub, Vols. I appreciate it. What happened to Blue? I think I missed this. Nothing. He just wants me to certify his gaunt when his gaunt wasn't even that good. And as such, I will be doing no such certification, and I don't give a flip. You hear that? I don't give a flip. I think this is later. Blue, if you get me with too good of a god, I'll ban you. Just keep that in mind. If I want to cry, banned. Oh, what the fuck? I separated them. Nothing, you can just separate the characters like this. And I left the screen with one, but I didn't leave them with the other. You know, I just have to ask Thomas, don't it get boring on this island all by yourself all the time? Captain ordered me to stay here. The captain? You know, I just have to ask, Captain, isn't that a bit heartless? Thomas sure ain't getting any younger out here. Thomas, me boy. Has she returned? Aye. Then our long wait shall be coming to an end at last. How long has it been, eh? Already used up the last of my perpetual calendar. I haven't been able to keep track since then. That long, is it? Within the time field, everything feels like it were just yesterday. Come along, play with us then. Things will be ending soon. Me boy. Gone, my boy. The sea once again calls our name. The drippings of good Thomas's nose have formed icicles. Let's weigh anchor. Today looks to be an important day indeed. Ha ha ha. Come with me, you two. We don't want to keep our client waiting now. Wait! You folks wouldn't be able to deliver a few things for me, would ya? I suppose I'd be willing to lend my delivery personnel to you for a spell. I've got a letter for that guy at Red Rocket Repair, one for Frank in the graveyard train, and one for Ivan at Esther Hotel. Come see me back at the dock when you're done. I guess so. I mean, for sure, The two old boys know. Boom. Boom. Hello? Professor Ivan, Professor Ivan. Who's there? We've got something for you from Mr. Thomas. Thomas, you say? Yeah, Thomas from the Island of Time. Give it to me now. Alright. Finally, after all this time, you've returned. How long has it been then, my old friend? To us, it was only yesterday, but to you, it must have been a lifetime. So maybe... Well, yeah, because everything... He was outside the bubble. Thomas is like a little home ship. So... Yeah. Everyone inside the bubble is rewinding. What's that? A delivery for me? Smith, let those two outside in. We can do the operation now. Oh, wait, this isn't the chip, actually. It's a letter from Thomas. Thomas? Let me see that. Ha, I knew it. No operations today, I'm afraid. I'm going out. I'm probably just like giving letters to his old boys being like, yo, bitches, I'm back. Why can I go up here now and I couldn't before? I don't know. I really regret it, you know? I could have stayed warm and toasty back in that lab, but no, I had to go and apply for field work in this godforsaken place. You guys stuck here with a job you couldn't turn down too? I'm a meteorologist, you see? Studying the effects of the miasma on our climate. But strangely, it turned out not as actually as dangerous as I thought. At least to our climate, that is. If my theory is correct, the miasma has the power to completely eradicate all abnormal weather. Same as it has the power to eradicate us as well. Ontriston. What the fuck? I've got ice and joints I didn't even know I had. I swear winter here in Esther City is just one long railroad with no end in sight. You robots haven't made. I can't feel a single thing. You talk like that about like it's like a bad thing. It's not. I sure like to feel the cold just once. Oh hey, mail's here finally. Excuse me, which one of you is Mr. Frank? Frank, damn it, I thought it was for me. Frank's this overgrown lump of log over here. By the way, you folks think you could ask that captain of yours for something for me? When's the lube oil of mine finally gonna get here? My bottle's gone and froze over. Need me a brand with a lower freezing point. Without it, these knees of mine will all clean up. Once that happens, well, just call me Robo Zombie. Ha. Frank, I didn't mean it, bud. Truly. You're not angry, are ya? Is that you, mother? I'm not anyone's mother. Why does everyone have to call me that? My name's Sam, not Mother. Whatever, just take your letter. Come on, John, we're going. Damn. The iron carbine. Eternal Tower. This has gotta be like final dungeon of the game. That's my gamer prediction. We finished delivering everything. You just missed them. Captain already left with Thomas. Heard them mumbling something about the... What was it again? Oh, right, the Eternal Tower. Not sure why, though. Nothing and no one to see there. Not even a way to get inside since that door is always closed. Can't imagine what they'd be up to in a place like that. John, did you hear that? Let's go. Where? I was just there. They weren't there, man. What are all you guys doing here? Allow us to reintroduce ourselves, would ye? Me boy, Captain Pam. Codename Knight. At your service, it's all Earthborn people. Ivan here. Codename Monk. And I'm Guy. Codename Hunter. Thomas. Codename Mage and Thomas the Just. Frank. That's funny. Frank. Codename. Oh, it really should have been Frank. Codename Frank. Codename Priest. So not fair. Still can't believe Thomas gets 2 codenames. And I can't believe you're still bringing this up after all these years. Do we really have to say the name again? At this age, it's, well, embarrassing. Embarrassing, is it? And who was it that came up with the name in the first place, eh? Enough already, you scurvy dogs. Now then, we are... the Rocket Knight Legion. Wait, isn't that from Earthborn? On the money. Us 5, we're the originals. And you're our princess, mother. Don't call me that. I'm Sam. Hate to interrupt all the fun we're having, but I'm afraid our time's quickly running out. The good man is right. Seeing me mateys again has just just about wiped the real issue clean from me mind. Har 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 har. We've got a gift for you. A gift? If you would, Frank. The Sonic Mr. Punk Robot Boy, the second. Greetings, lab assistants Sam and John, the Sonic Punk reporting for duty. Mr. the Sonic Punk, where did you go? I sustained damage due to interference in Esther City, but Master Guy repaired me. Was no trouble at all, really. Though I have to say, I would love to see whoever created this little guy. I'm not sure you could find the talent like that even here in Esther City. Oh right, I may or may not have given I may or may not have given him some new functionality. New functionality. Searching for Isabel. Signal found. Signal found. In the tower. That's right, check it out. I call it the Time Anchor Radar. Using Ivan's theories, I've discovered, well, I'll just call them special things within time. They reflect projections in the form of standing waves, which is where the Time Anchor Radar comes in. Scrunches all about that wave activity and latches onto the fleeting projections. And by the looks of it, he's already found something too. Come on, guys, really? You couldn't have waited till I was done talking? Looks like you found something. Search complete. Found Isabel. You did it. Isabel. Isabel, hey. Finally, after all this time. Are you listening up there, you godforsaken tower? You better open that damn mouth of yours, because this thorn in your throat is coming in. I'm going up, and I'm gonna end this once and for all. Alva. Alva. Alva's here too? Who's there? Show yourself. Isabel. Can you see me, huh? Isabel, I'm right here. Must be seeing things. Come on, let's go. The door leads to Solomon's hideout, and the only thing that can open it is the flame of time. The flame of time. It's an invention of Solomon's. A ball of concentrated energy, basically. The bloke's dead now, though, ain't he? Then where could the flame have run off to? Mind if I say a few words? If Isabel was able to find the flame, then Isabel is our clue. If we follow her, we should be able to find the flame. Looks like we're gonna have to rely on this little guy then. I wonder if we have to... I wonder if we have to time reset one more time, use Mr. the Sonic Punk on Time Island. Isabel must have left other messages around Esther City. Let's use the Sonic Punk to find them. The other letter locations. We can try that. Oh wow, I can turn on the fan. Do I need to be using Mr. the Sonic Robot Boy the Third? I'm gonna check the dock. Oh, what about here? Boom. I was gonna say, we haven't been here in a while, or we haven't been able to go in here. Isabel. How strange. Yesterday I was told Karen would arrive at the Eternal Tower tonight, and today I'm told that yet again I have to wait until tomorrow. In fact, everything today has been exactly the same as yesterday, almost as if yesterday never even happened. You don't think time here is the same as it was back in the fog? Isabel, this must have been before she found whatever it was that led her to Solomon. Let's look somewhere else, Mr. the Sonic Punk. There must be more clues for us to find. Searching for it, Isabel. Okay, so it's not like at random locations, but it can be anywhere. Oh, also hang on. My shit was vibrating right here. Like just for a split second. Oh, maybe it was... No, I don't think it was that. Oh, I do have 3 advanced parts. Boom. A final cog upgrade. I think I've upgraded everything fully in terms of weapons. I've done everything to level 2 or 3, whatever. Yeah, except my frying pan. Oh, maybe yeah, this? Oh, no. Damn, I was confident on that one. Maybe somewhere here. Maybe by the iron carbine. Maybe she sees that and she's like, oh my god. This is my old rocket. Or, I walked past it already, but maybe I need to go in? No. Oh. Nice. Now I did. I guess we haven't gone in the hotel. What about these bitches? Never mind. Now I gotta listen to them. Where haven't I been? Also, it can just be like on the map. It's not necessarily in places. Really no hint. Oh. Huzzah. Been 15 days now since I arrived in Esther City. My memory's getting worse and worse. If that Ivan fellow's research is correct, then today will always be the day after the time field was activated. And also the day before Charon arrives at the Eternal Tower. Except that tomorrow never arrives in Esther City. Then the key... Damn, I can't let myself forget the Flame of Time. The key to that tower is the Flame of Time. I'm gonna find it, Alva. I am, so just wait for me. No, I can't go back to that area right now. Everywhere has to be in this city somewhere. Maybe you have to do it in a certain order. So like now something might appear here. Oh! You're right, Josh. Was it not this guy talking about ghosts? Oh, it was the kids upstairs. Oh, and this also says something. Professor Ivan, are you here? Isn't he at the thing? He must not be back yet. You think he'll be mad if we let ourselves in? Of course he'd be mad. It's Ivan the monk. Ixnay on the Unkmay. Nikita hears this and I'll be a complete laughingstock. Anyway, if you guys come all the way here, then the Sonic Punk found a signal. It's coming from your room. And it's true. I knew I saw her. I knew it. Excuse me, but could we come inside? You're gonna come in even if I say no, aren't you? Then I suppose there's nothing for it. I'll open the door. Is this some kind of dungeon? The mouth on this girl. This is my lab, I'll have you know. Lab? I've been researching ever since you left. Extensive research on the Eternal Tower. Only, time hasn't exactly allowed me to make much progress. What was it that made you come back here then? I wanted to see that ghost with my own eyes. You mean Isabel? Yes, Isabel. This is Professor Ivan? He's nothing but a batty old kook. Batty old kook? This upstart. Through the mist, the discovery and analysis of temporal perspective, metaphorical representation of time in ancient legends, the psychological structure of time in the future. What a bunch of useless crap. Say that again, you damn kid. What's this? Don't touch that. Damn projection. Ivan's diary? The time field has been activated, and so I will write this diary, so as not to lose myself within this single endless day. Interesting. There may be something useful in here yet. Karen arrives tomorrow, the time field will be lifted. But I fear that the miasma will swallow Esther City whole. The only way to defeat Solomon is to ascend the Eternal Tower. It seems Nikita likes pudding from the supermarket, and more useless crap. I've searched all across Esther City. Solomon has hidden the flame. All that's left is... Really? That's where it cuts off? Stupid. What are you doing? You're not reading my diary, you hear? I need to know where the flame is. This is my room and my things, and I'll get it for you. Damn ghost. What's wrong? We ripped out the page. Keep up the search. Yeah, there must be some more clues than just this somewhere in the city. What do you mean? It was your diary. Didn't you write it? Well, here's the thing. I think it's at the the island of time. Well, maybe it's somewhere this way. Or maybe she needed a boat, so she came this way. Because I think it's in that area that we didn't explore yet in the island of time. But that's the thing, Josh. I don't know if it's an order thing. Also, like, for example, like, I've been here, but if there was a cutscene here, it wouldn't trigger until, like, I was all the way down there. So that's what I'm concerned about. For us to use the sonic boom? No. Because if I use that, it'll... It'll give me ammo, and I don't need ammo. I guess back here I haven't been. That's what I was thinking too. That's why I clicked it. But then when you click it, it says, "Oh, click this to get a better look of, or to get this to get a better to get more ammo." I can't believe that Ivan can't remember what's in his fucking diary. Where else would she get some type of similar information? That's what we need to be thinking of. Which the answer is, I don't know. Is it somewhere that I would guess? Also, is this the last one I need to find? And then last question, does order matter? If order doesn't matter, give it to me for sure. Because I feel like I've been everywhere. If order does matter, no, order doesn't matter. Okay, then you can just tell me. I literally just walked past here. That's funny. Yeah, no, I'm fine with that one being told to me. The only person to die in the city that never dies. The only person to die in the city that never dies. What does it mean? You don't think I've already solved it once, do you? My memory's getting more and more fuzzy. If I'm not able to find that flame, then we'll all end up losing ourselves completely to this place. Damn it, I'm definitely missing something. Gonna have to drop by there again. There, where's there? Let's try asking Thomas. He's gotta know something. Thomas, Captain, the only person to die in the city that never dies. Do you know what this could mean? Where's the supposed to be? You guys aren't thinking of every possible place. Oh, look at you, Mr. Know-It-All, and how would you know? You don't even live here, shacked up on that island all these years. Wait, that island, wasn't that the island of time? Or it wasn't the island of time, was it? It was. We just came from there. Solomon. That's it. That old bubblehead must not actually be dead. Then mayhap his secret are all what's buried in his grave. Then let's go, John. Let's go back to the island of time. Thanks, guys. He's thanking us. Huh, quite the 180 compared to Mother's former solemnity, or solemnity. Always had a crease in that brow, did she? And it was only when she was playing Earthborn that she'd crack a smile. Listen up, mateys. The day has finally arrived for our dream to come to fruition. We weigh anchor for the island of time. We'll be waiting for ye at the dock, lass. Roger that, Captain. Captain, we're gonna find that flame. We are. I think I'm gonna try and find the flame, and then maybe I end. And then I think maybe just one more stream of this game. It's freezing out here. I'll never get used to the weather on this island. Hellish, really. This is the edge of the time field. The winds are worse out here. Everyone here, then. He just said taint. Tain't no time to be grousing about the weather, lads. Up with ye now, after me. Getting real tired of how damn cold it is here. Floyd. That rust-encrusted cog for brains, where is he? He was here when we were here earlier. Not sure what we hope to accomplish with him anyway. No bot of Solomon's gonna be filling us on any secrets. Search complete, found Isabel. Come out, you two-eyed tone freak. I know you actually aren't, or you are, and this is old Solomon now. There you are. Hand over the flame of time now, or you're gonna force me to take it myself. Just what is it you want, girl? Riches, power, or perhaps to live forever? Now that you're in Nesta City, you have everything you could possibly need. Not even death has any influence over you here. Yes, why then? Why go to all this trouble to get into that tower? Don't patronize me, old man. Ho ho ho. Then it would seem you already understand. However, does that mean you're fully prepared? I'll do anything to save Alva. Whoa, brilliant. Absolutely, positively brilliant. What is it that moves you so, that's giving you such drive? Loyalty, perhaps? Friendship? Or could it be love? Oh my, still a ball of fire, I see. Take it then. Take the flame of time and ascend the eternal tower. And take what it is you so desire. Love, loyalty. I'm coming, Alva. And I'm gonna something save you. So that's it. Solomon gave Isabel the flame of time. That was your friend, was it? Yeah, that was Isabel. He took the flame of time. Well, that sure does put us in a fix now, does it? Solomon's buried right here. If only Floyd were here. Captain Pam. Ship's docked. That noise, it sounds like you just stepped on something. What's this now? It's Solomon's grave. There's no one in it. Wait a minute, I've got it. If that crazy kook isn't actually dead, then what would be better place for him to hide his secrets? Good point. Come on, John, let's go check it out. Hold your horses there, ye scurvy dogs. When next the bell tolls, us old folk very well forget what happened here today. But if you need us, well, you can bet we'll be there, sure as a sturgeon. You guys. Go on then. Just like before, really. We'll keep an eye on things back here. Oh. And then this, yeah, is all that stuff. Okay. Yeah, we'll buy one of those. And then I'll use it, actually. Then I'll buy another one. And then I'll use it. And then I'll cook something. Gosh, you said something earlier. I don't remember what it was. I also don't have meat if that was part of the suggestion. Mushroom ham milk. Well, I have one crab. What about mushroom, milk, seafood? Seafood ramen. What about crab, seafood, mushroom? No, it's fish sandwich. What about vegetable, milk? I might just be out of, like, stuff. When's your next stream? Usually every day. Tomorrow I'll probably play some Final Fantasy 16. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Let's just do that, I guess. What game is this, though? This is Eastward. It's available, I think, on Steam and Switch or something like that. Pretty fun. Meat, yeah. All right. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter which bomb we use. Because they all use the same ammo. And this probably just makes it faster because I don't have to wait for a countdown. Smash Factor X? What's that? Sounds pretty cool. Oh, dang. Yeah, that's pretty cool. See what's out this way first. Oh, now I'm on top. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Okay, I just need to remember. I think there's like 2 paths that I missed. I remember one time when I was watching a Ludwig video and I saw Sirkin and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Damn, you really do need to charge it up to 2. Octopus? Did he ever end up finishing, Tears of the Kingdom? I haven't really been able to catch any of those streams. I gotta kill a dog. But like a live one this time. Oh, come here. Boom. Cool. Oh, those are probably those keys that I've been getting. Don't I have like 2 of them? Yeah, I have Solomon's Key Courage and Solomon's Key Strength. So which one is this? I don't know, it doesn't tell me. Well, presumably I just can't do it. Oh, I'm stupid. This is. I thought this right here was like a wall. And now I see that it's not. Yeah, it's unfortunate though. Sometimes, you know, like I've had many internet friends where they like, you know, just they don't hate me, but they get busy. And it's just life. Sometimes life got a life, exactly. Boom. Is this the is this the the flame of time? Oh, it's resetting my day. Damn. Well, you know what? I've done so much in this game. I'm gonna stop for today. But I've done a lot in this game. If I miss some collectibles, I mean, what Josh just said, it is what it is. I'm very happy with what I've accomplished so far. And if I miss all the other collectibles in the Temple of Time, or the Island of Time, I mean, oh well. But yeah, probably a good place to stop, I agree. But yeah, still like this game. Obviously, that one thing, Monkollywood, was kind of caca. But yeah, I'll probably be live tomorrow with Final Fantasy. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Good night, gamers.